Hey, what's up guys? This is Anthony from Anthony's Customs, and for this review, we're looking at the Marvel Legends San Diego Comic-Con exclusive Dreadknight from the 6-pack. And this guy was one of the ones I was most looking forward to, and if you saw my unboxing video, you know he's hurt me on an emotional level because he has a major defect in the design. Not in general, just in this particular one that I got. Of course, I have the best luck in the world. Otherwise, he's a really cool figure, and I'm very happy to have him. So let's just get him off the stand and take a closer look. This guy stands just about, just shy of 17 centimeters, which makes him just about 6 3/4 inches tall. He's built on that new Hobgoblin body, so it's a very nice body. You guys know I liked it a whole bunch, and it suits him very well. And I also like the fact that he's got metallic blue and purple and black and dark purple and the skull and crossbones. And they painted the belt buckles and buttons, and it's just a really nice looking figure. Really, the only problem inherent with the figure is that the cape doesn't come down to where it's supposed to. So you might be able to hit that with a hairdryer and get it to work. You can see it's kind of floating up by his head, but that's a very minor issue to have. Everything else is really nice. On a personal note, I really like that blue metallic paint around the neck, and it would have been cool to see some of that throughout the scale mail, but it's not that big of a deal that it's not there. In terms of accessories, he has his lance, which is done really nicely. A little bit of paintwork on there, nice enough sculpt work. He has his sword, which goes into his belt, which is fine. It's done well enough, so I'm happy about that. And then you already saw the cape. Now, before we go into the figure, I'm just going to show you the problem with this figure right off the bat. And that is, if you didn't see the video, you should watch it. But if you didn't, his lower right leg is actually a lower left leg, and it was placed on backwards. At first, I thought it was just the right piece put on the wrong way. So I was getting ready to swap it around. I was like, yeah, I can fix this, no big deal. And then I looked at it, and it is the wrong leg entirely on a Comic-Con exclusive, which is just like a big fat slap in the face. Super disappointing. I've called Hasbro twice now to try to get it fixed, and every time I call them, which should be during normal business hours, their machine thing picks up and says, we're not open during these hours, call back another time. And it hangs up on you. Like, it doesn't even tell you the hours. So that's pretty annoying. I'm going to maybe email them or something, try to get it worked out. But luckily, a viewer has messaged me and told me that he or she has one of these that they don't want, and they're willing to help me out and sell it to me. So maybe I'll be able to just buy a new one. But it sucks to get a Comic-Con exclusive, especially as part of a 6-pack, and then it's got the wrong leg. That's pretty disappointing. Otherwise, the figure's really good, though. I like the head sculpt. There's a little bit of warping going on, but that's no big deal. You just hit it with a hairdryer and it's fine. Nice paintwork on the face. The eyes are there. They painted the little mouth bits. Articulation-wise, it looks up, it looks down, side to side. Really no issues at all with the head. Same shoulders as Hobgoblin, so very limited in the lateral movement, but they do come out about 45. They rotate all the way around. I'm a little worried about that ratchet that's in there because it's really floppy even though it catches. It feels like it could break, so be careful, guys. If you're posing this guy a lot, you probably don't want to yank on it too much or you could break the ratchet. Bicep swivel works just fine. Double jointed elbow, just fine. The wrist swivel has a swivel for the glove and at the actual wrist. It's a little bit redundant. They probably could have just left the glove, but that's no big deal. Ab crunch works just fine forward and back. This is the body we've seen before, but it looks really nice. I love the wrinkles and I like the anatomy underneath. Belt is floaty, but it's kind of stiff, but it won't really get in the way too much. You do have your waist twist, and it'll flex through the belt. Hips come all the way forward, no problem at all. They go back a little bit, not so far out to the side, but definitely far enough for any character like this, so that is just fine. You have your thigh swivel, no problem. Double jointed knees, no problem. You have your boot swivel. We've seen these boots before. And then you have your ankle joint, goes all the way back, pretty far forward, and you get your ankle rocker. So it's a really solid figure. If I didn't have a problem with mine in that he has the wrong leg on his leg, he might be my favorite of the bunch. I like him a whole lot, and I think you guys will too. Hopefully, I haven't tried it yet, obviously. Hopefully we can get a little bit of hairdryer action going on these capes and get it to line up better. But he's a really nice looking figure, and I think you guys are gonna like him. So there it is, guys. Thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. We have new videos up every single day. I review action figures. I show you my custom figures. We talk about movies and TV shows and video games and all kinds of fun stuff. So make sure you subscribe. And in the meantime, keep collecting.